Alrighty, so welcome back indeed. Now we are going to be at part 12, I believe. So we just left off. We just did the little realm walker thing. We have some paragon points. We're just going to get some more damage and more HP and progress. But we are going to do the next capstone. So first off, we have some rewards to claim. So we're going to go ahead and do that just so the guide is thorough and it goes over everything. And I'm assuming once we get to the next couple, world tiers, we will get some better rewards as well. And we need to get to Torment 1 at least to get greater affix pieces of gear, as that is going to significantly increase our power. We're going to get the greater collection of helms. I don't think it's going to replace our current helm. Oh, new world tiers are available. Okay, well, I guess we've already reached level 60. So yeah, you only need to get to technically world tier 1 to... what's this one do? This one's like really good, right? Yeah, it just gives us flat damage reduction too. So I think we're just going to keep that for now. Because it gives us a massive amount of damage as well. And we'll get more survivability in other ways for sure. This one give us... Is it Dex Life? Oh, that's resource cost reduction. That was like pretty good as well. Alright, this is another helm, so let's go salvage everything, get some more parts. And what we're going to do is we will get the next world tier unlocked. So in order to do that, we are going to go to Saragar. We're going to go to Kilvoshad. I don't know if we have to relog to do this part, because usually it shows up. It's right over here. Did they move it?
Wanderer, I know what I know. Your God.
Okay. The reason why I actually do that is because I hate how he always talks. Alright, so let's see if we just go to Penitent. Okay. Take a second, now we're in Penitent. And then... Okay, it's still marking this. Now can we go to next world tier? Huh. Well, it still wants us to do this, but usually to get to the next world tier, you go over here, but it's not available. I wonder if you have to do something to unlock it, or if it wants to do that, because usually it is right here. It's weird because it literally just told us about the world tier. There's also the Realm Walker event thing. Yeah, we can't even do the next part. Well, let's see if this gives us better rewards, and let's see actually how difficult this Penitent content is going to be, as it does give us a decent amount of extra rewards in terms of like XP and stuff, so you can see the difference. So in Penitent, we get 175% more experience. But to do this, so we have to do... so we have to do Pit in order to do this. So, okay. And then I don't know if we have to do the capstone. I don't know if they just removed the capstone completely then. Because that's how I used to advance in like the world tiers. But now it's... We'll try out this. And so the other form of content I think is the best. I mean, Helltides is pretty good, especially in a group. But what I personally want to do is I like the Undercity because it is a newer mechanic. I guess... Do we want to go to the... I guess we can go check out the seasonal stuff at this point. I might as well, because we're at the point where we just need to get progression. And so we can also do Nightmare Dungeons. That is another source of power. Let's see if we do have the keys. But I think these are good. Now, you're going to have to do the Nightmare Dungeons anyways. Oh, is this a new one? If we could do some newer ones, I think that'd be fun, too.
Black ichor. Thick as mud, seeps from the earth, tainting all that it touches. Great hulking demons follow in its wake, bearing portals to the fiendish realms.
Oh, so this is part of the season mechanic. Whoops.
Vile corruption has returned.
Oh, wait, is this part of the campaign too? Okay, well, help us show me my standing with the Zakarum. Oh, so you get basically a bunch of rewards. Oh, so we already engaged in the seasonal mechanic. Collect opal to get bonus experience. Oh, okay. So we'll do the season mechanic now. Earn favor with the Zakarum remnants by battling the realm walkers. Okay, so to get some items.
Speak highly of you, Wanderer.
So
May
I
protect you.
opal of gold. I don't know what these opals are. For the next 30 minutes, enemies routinely drop additional herbs, crafting materials. You gain... Oh, that's a huge amount of extra. Can you pop multiple of these? Oh, so you only get to pop one. Okay, so don't pop multiple. So it's a new form of basically progression. That's going to be really good. So 15%, and then we get another 5% over there. And then on top of that, there's also the season. Okay. There's also the season blessing. Our chapter 1 is completed, so we're just going to go claim everything here. Originally, I was going to wait for this, but the only thing that really matters is getting just the XP on the very beginning, and then later we'll get the other ones. So I would say I would go from, honestly, most of the time it's like left to right. Boost the chance to receive a legendary item from spoils. Legendary doesn't really matter unless it's greater affix. Boost the chance of second item with curiosities. Boost the chance of receiving additional seething opal reward. Okay, so what I would do is I'd just go this one first, and then the rest, it's kind of up to you. I wouldn't say it really matters that much, but definitely you want as much monster XP as possible. Alright, now that we have all this bonus, let's see if we get maybe some uniques or something, because you can get uniques pretty common off of these as well. Gaining some block chance. These are 750 too for power, so opening these up probably scales to your character's level. Ooh, we got movement speed, crit, and max life. Ooh, that's going to be definitely an upgrade for our build. Yeah, definitely. Well, active counterattack reflects razor wings. Now, we could also throw in another aspect here. And the reason why I really wanted to swap that is because we get massive amount of resistances too. It's another like 10, which would be really good. As you go higher in difficulties, you do definitely need to get your resistances up. We can add a socket here, since we're talking about like just progressing our character's power and our character survivability. We can also add a socket here. It does cost 40. That's kind of a lot, but every single stat on this thing is pretty usable right now. Usually you'd want more offensive stats, but I think it's still worth it. This thing is really good. I don't know if we're going to get another one of those. And then we're going to go craft some diamonds, because it gives us a bunch of resistances. And whatever the resistance. We're almost finished. This is going to give us another 6%. And then pretty much from here, we're really solid in resistances, and you need 1,000 armor. So what we can do with armor, I really like this trust piece. I'm probably not going to be swapping off of this. Damage reduction while injured is... Okay. I don't know. Maybe we can get another one of those. But we definitely want to try to get everything's item power up. But the most important thing is your weapon's item power. It's definitely one of the most important things. And we could socket a bunch of sockets in all these pieces of gear and then throw in like the best
Are your hands clean? Look, but don't touch.
Gems. Now we can do... Oh, we can already do this? Wow, okay, cool. So now I'm going to unsocket this. In fact, it's probably better just to throw those in, because this is a big chunk of dex. Like, look at our dex. Boom. Our helm is probably pretty hard to replace, so we can probably socket another one if we have the resources for it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. If we can craft another emerald too, I think that's worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it, as it's all tied to our damage. Now, as far as socketing this, we can't socket gloves, but you can socket 2 sockets of this. It could be a pretty decent thing as well. But let's go and see. I mean, we could progress in the pit to level up glyphs too. That is another option, as we do need to get our glyphs leveled up. So what do we have right now? We get increased fire damage. I don't think I'm going to be using that. We get extra crit, so we could do hone. Dealing damage with our Jaguar skills. Let me move my face out of the way. Dealing damage with Jaguar skills increases our crit strike chance. Okay, that's actually not bad, but this is definitely good. Oh, we get Headhunter ASAP. Oh, this is the best node in the entire game. If you get this one, ideally, I don't know if they just give you this one first, because I don't remember picking that one up, but this is one of the best ones in the game. Let's go actually do the pit. And the reason why I want to actually do the pit is I want to see how much XP we're getting, see if it's better than the other Undercity. But I think the Undercity is really great for uniques, specifically getting the one unique where every single attack is the 3rd attack. That one is actually pretty big. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start on, let's just go to, let's start on Expert, and we'll see what the difficulty looks like. I tried doing the hardest one. Well, I tried to do the tier 20. We couldn't do it immediately. But I'm hoping in this part, maybe we can do it. We'll see what it looks like. Because once we get Headhunter, man, I think that is one of the strongest glyphs in the entire game. Now, you'd have to level up each glyph to 100 to get its full maximum power. But our goal is just to kind of focus in on killing him. Mostly what I try to do is kill the elites, but sometimes you get unlucky with the density. And you have to go do a double back, which really sucks. But I really like this chest piece. It makes the game a little bit more exciting. Seeing my HP is like a 1. It's very dangerous, but... But it makes it so like you have like no cooldown. It makes the class like super OP. So getting that item is, I would say, is pretty big. And if you run the Eagle ultimate skill, which I'm thinking about doing, that means we could 100% uptime the bonuses from like our ultimate, because it would have 3 charges. It's always going to drain your HP. Probably should just read the aspect on our amulet. I don't remember what it is. And then our damage is going to go up like crazy once we start getting the upgrades in the pit. So the pit is an area where the bosses, you kind of just kill until you get a bar up, then a portal comes out. But you definitely want to try to dodge any of the red attacks from the boss, as they do a huge amount of damage. Yeah, so this was actually like pretty easy, but it's going to get way harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to get Headhunter, and we're going to upgrade this like crazy. Oh, it failed the upgrade. Oh, I hate how I can fail the upgrade, but... it's part of how it works. If you've ever played Diablo 3, it's just like upgrading the gems. So now we're at Paragon 7, so we got a couple Paragon points. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do tier 20 immediately, but we can slowly work our way up. I kind of want to mix it up too for content. So this is really good that we got this. What we're going to try to go straight towards is, our class is all based off in dexterity. I want to try to get the node. But to mix it up for content, we can do... in between. Oh, this one's not that bad. I mean, it's got 1 resistance on it that we can roll as something else. But we can do 1 Undercity and 1 of the other one. That way you don't get too bored. Because sometimes when you're slamming your head against the wall, like just doing the same thing, you're going to get bored of the game. So what I like to do is sometimes mix up content. So I'm not sure. What is that mark right there? Complete a run of the Undercity. Oh, this is giving us 5 grim favors if we do this. So the game tries to encourage you to do a lot of different things. And then we could also do, I don't know if we should do Nightmare Dungeon. It does give us pit material, but you can also get pit material from Infernal Hordes, but I don't know if that is up. So this one, reward upgrades, legendary. Oh, this one is class unique. So some of these give different rewards. Oh, reading these are really good, because I would much rather have class uniques. Oh, I probably should have also thrown the bargain, but because I wanted to throw in the weapon. I would much rather have a weapon unique, because that weapon unique it would be really big. But we have another one of these, so we can actually run it. We can just do a back-to-back one of these, because I think these are worth it. And these are like super easy too. In terms of difficulty, like these are absolutely a joke for my character right now. I'd also mix it up with the mercenaries, because I want to get all of them to at least level 5. And the reason why I want all of them to be level 5 is because, like, if I want to swap to another one, I can go ahead and do that, as you only really need to level up to 5 for their offensive effectiveness, as far as I'm aware of, because after that, you just get other, like, rewards. It's not extra skill points. But I'll double check that after. Okay, we're at the very end now.
Choice cut.
Going pretty fast. I'm really excited to see what uniques we get, because they're going to be dropping at 750 now. And I like that you can guarantee class uniques, not just random uniques. But the main thing I want to get is the staff. But as far as like XP goes, it seems like it's about the same. I'm getting what, like 2 levels, right? Okay, 1. It's for 1.5. Probably 2 levels by the time we finish, and a pit was about the same. But I think these give you much better rewards. But the pit also will give you levels on your... Oh, we didn't actually finish this one. I wonder if that's why we didn't finish it that one time. It's because we left like one straggler, and it was part of the one that gives us extra bonus. But you want to do pits to upgrade your glyphs anyways. So even if it was worse, you'd still have to do it. I just like this because of the uniques. If we can get one unique that gives us good power, then that's big. Okay, so we have one more floor. Hopefully we can get the last amount that we need. Is that, oh, that's so far down. So does killing the monsters not give us anything? Oh, no, it is. I was just making sure it wasn't like the monsters only that were like in the blue flames area that would give us contribution. It's cool, there's a new goblin type, the Portal Pranker. I'm curious to see what does the Dark Citadel offer for rewards. Because this is really good for uniques, for sure. But we're pretty close to getting to tier 4, and I think we'll get it, no problem. We are 4 out of 4, so let's go do the boss. Now, we could kill some stuff for more XP, but I'm okay. I just want to rush to the end. Because I might just do a back-to-back one of these. Just so I can get that guaranteed, well, I think it's increased chance. I don't think it's 100%, but we'll see. We get more class uniques, then man, that's gonna be awesome.
No gate will save you. Know me, sinful one. Be born anew. A kingdom of light made.
Oh, whoa! She's doing so much damage. Okay, so do we though. 1 HP. Alright. I'm getting 3 levels from it. Alright, there's class uniques. Oh, we got the quarterstaff. Oh, let's see if it's the one that we need though. That's what matters. So now we got a 750 on one of these. And it's a 30%! Oh, yes. That's good. That's basically straight up an upgrade. Now we're going to have to resocket it. Now we have Ring of the Midday Hunt. Do I already have that one? Oh, this is a... Wait, you get 3 unique rings? So your maximum vigor is increased by 50%? 50%. That is crazy. 50%. Like it actually goes up to 195. That is crazy. Now, I kind of like this because this does like work pretty well for our build. There's like a lot of this poison stuff. Because, I mean, this is pretty nice for that. The attack speed is good. Life on kills, like, whatever. Movement speeds after killing enemies, like, I mean, it's not bad. I just don't get the bonus of the ferocity with poison. Like, it doesn't really help our build at the moment. It's not a bad item. Oh, we got 2. Oh, we got Wound Drinker. Do I already have that one? I already have one. Okay, so can we get a better one? So this one's 750, so it's going to give us more. Oh, it gives us armor. That's actually something that we actually kind of need. Cool. So it's a small little upgrade. Oh, we got Toxic Skin's passive effect. Oh, so we didn't even have to equip Toxic Skin. Ah. This one gives us armor hides. So we could actually drop this completely. Although, like, pushing it, like, it's not the end of the world. But if I want to drop this, maybe we drop this. This gives us 6% life. Evade consumes a stack of resolve, and then we get some extra resource. It's okay as well. I don't really think that one's really important. I think I'd rather have the maximum vigor over here, and then we get more attack speed and stuff. I think that one's going to be more usable for us. But this is what I actually wanted here. Oh, we got the... Okay, so our basics... We didn't get 100% of it, but we do get so much damage over here. And then what does this one currently do? Oh, we got some, like, trash on it. But we do lose out on some survivability, but we do get the basic skills to do double damage, and the basic skills always use their third attack. What else did we get? We got so much gear here, man. This was so worth doing. I think that these are just too... It's too good not to just do these back to back to back. Maybe we don't need all these, like, unique rings either. Dex... ideally we get dex, crit chance, and then like life. I think that'd be like the ideal thing to hit. Tribute of, wait, you can get tribute more of these from this? Wait, so this means I can just infinitely run these. Wait, dude, this is like actually OP, because I actually think that these are like the better drops. This is actually not too bad. We got attack speed, your crit strike with Jaguar skills against enemies for each percent of their missing. I also wish it was ours. But you can get some big amount. Wait, it's okay. No, you want the higher number, not the lower. Okay. Carney skill, enemies become vulnerable. All right, well, let's keep on going, man.
It seems we're leaving.
And then let's go salvage everything. And then now that we got that weapon, we may be able to get way more damage with our basic skills, because we have we get 4 to follow through, which is a pretty big multiplier. One more. Let's do one more of these. Oh, we need to pop another one of these as well. What is this one? Extra XP. Well, they all give extra XP. Herbs and craft material. Equipment. Okay, let's do this one. I'm not sure if it works in this area, but I'm gonna go salvage everything here, and then we can get rid of all these, because the reason why we're keeping these before is because of like item power. This isn't bad, but it's not 750 right now. Like, if it's not 750, it's not gonna be an upgrade really. This one's like okay. If I was to re-roll something, I would rather just wait for a greater affix. Let's just do that, because it's kind of a waste since the materials are pretty precious right now, and then we don't really need. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of this one, because it just doesn't have the item power that we want. But we do need to actually run, because now that we have this effect for free, we do need to put 1 point into Armor Hide, just so I can have the extra resolve, like that, so they can generate. All right, awesome. And then, I don't know if, can we masterwork right now? Oh, we can. Oh, okay. All right, we don't have the materials for it. But in the next Paragon point, we'll be good to go. So we're going to do one more of these, and let's see what's our Grim Favors are at 9. So what I would probably suggest most people do is do this, but definitely pop the, we can do the, I want to do the uniques again. I think that one's just really good. So what does this one give us? Class uniques. This one is XP. Oh, how much XP does this give us? Resource legendaries. I mean, I want this. Was it Starband? I feel like that one's super OP for this build. Let's try this. It's a big chunk of Veiled Crystals, but we'll see if we can get it. So this is going to give us a bunch of XP, and I'm curious to see how much XP we can get. And I also want to time this to see, is it actually worth it? All right, let's go ahead and start up the timer, and let's go. Remember, we got some newer upgrades too. Oh, what? We just got a legendary drop already? I'll look at it after, because the thing with this build is we're going to be at like 1 HP. And it's a little bit dangerous if we're not attacking, right? This guy's extra tanky. What happened? But we can also consider using a different skill for the basic attack. I still think maybe the return is probably where it's at, to be honest. That thing just does so much damage. So I'm looking at the damage that we're outputting now. Well, that one has increased HP. Those things have crazy amounts of HP. Yeah, the build definitely feels a lot weaker with this weapon. A lot weaker. Maybe it's the mods? Alright, hold on. I gotta read the mods. Oh, we only have 30 seconds, actually. Holy. Maybe we had something that... Okay. the timer expiration before getting to the boss results in failure. Okay, I get that. I think we maybe got some sort of mod that was too hard. I didn't read it. I was just like, yeah, let's go in again. Like, enemies take like 30-40% reduced damage. I want to read the thing, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read it after we fail this one. I think we might actually fail this one. We'll see, though. Okay. We'd have to go to the top, too. I don't even have enough time. Alright, so what is it? Legendary equipment will possess a resource aspect when possible. Yeah, I don't know if it'll give me a... Let's see what happens when we fail via time. Oh, it gives us additional time when we go, but... Can we just swap? Oh, yeah, we can swap this. Let's see. Oh, you can't swap anything once you're in here. Ah, okay. Because it was so easy before. I'm more so curious on, like, why is it so difficult all of a sudden? There's no way just the weapon tempers were that big. Unless killing this thing is going to give us, like, 30 seconds. That's 12 seconds. Let's see what happens when we fail it, though. It's part of the learning experience anyways. We got 30 seconds. Because before we were at like hundreds of seconds. We're like struggling to hit the tier 1. Seconds. I don't even know if we're gonna hit tier 1. Alright, here, we'll try this. What I find more interesting is we're only hitting for like 20s and like 100 damage, but... And this is on the Penitent difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty that we can actually access right now. And it's killing the stuff pretty fast still. Maybe... Oh, I'm wondering if using the third attack messes up something else in our setup.
This is what you asked for.
Because that could be a possibility. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this, so I'm going to try to be smart, and I'm just going to try to hit tier 1 on this, because when we go to the next floor, we get like a little brief grace period of like another 20 seconds. So what we're trying to do is, if we can drag the monsters over, because this is where it becomes like high-level Diablo, where you actually need to drag monsters, so you can just AoE everything at once. When you're trying to push like very high-level pits, yeah, you need, or... Pitch to an extent, but like back in like Diablo 3, you needed to drag a lot of monsters. Especially you need to get some certain like conduits and certain like shrines. Otherwise, you literally could not complete the rifts at times. We're just looking to hit tier 1. We're just gonna play it safe on this one, so it's not complete 100% fail. Okay, cool. We hit tier 1. Now we're not doing too bad for time, but I just want to guarantee this tier 1. I don't know if we'll get to tier 2. It's weird because like it became so much harder. But I probably need to read the thing. Maybe the thing was like close enemies take 80% less damage, because that's what it feels like. It's a pretty massive difference between this and the last one. Like we only had 15 seconds.
I have devoured many of your kind. How will you compare?
Because remember our damage last time, we absolutely rolled this thing. Now, I mean, now it feels like an actual, like, proper boss.
Enough tricks. Sisters, fresh prey. Come closer.
Got him almost halfway down.
Let me break you. I will not be struck. You cannot hide.
So I can just pop. Okay, I didn't know that that would happen. So I thought that that would block it. I don't know, this is unstoppable, getting 100% block chance. But this actual node will actually help us out a lot. There we go. I get bonuses to all the extra dexterity. Now we're gonna actually have to level up the glyph to get more bonuses from it. But maybe I'm supposed to hide behind the pillar. The other time we did it, it worked perfectly fine.
I wonder, are your fangs as sharp as mine? Running will not save you.
Like, I get how it works, but I figured if I had a 100% chance to block,
No,
we would just get that for free. But it's a very fair boss mechanic. Like, even though it's a one-shot, and as much as I hate getting one-shotted in any video game, that one is pretty fair. Like, they give you enough time.
Come closer. Try and make me feel it.
Oh, I just noticed she only has 4 pillars. So she will destroy the pillar after.
You are worthy prey.
The real question is, once all those pillars go away,
Let me break you.
how does the boss fighting work? Because that might be a DPS check, because after the next one, I've got no more pillars.
Come closer.
You could maybe try out the poison thing too. Every third one spreads poison, right? That'll be pretty good for our new item.
Enough tricks. Come closer.
We're so low on HP. We have to kill her before her next, like, wave. Because if she does the wave attack, there's no more. Okay, good. Alright. So we still salvaged the run. That took 10 minutes for that run. Wow. Okay, well, let's see what the tier 1 is giving us. An amulet. I don't remember how much... We did XP, right, for the reward, but I don't know if it was really worth it for the XP. We didn't even gain, like, a big level, did we? Now, the thing is that... Yeah, we need to read those things next time. Let me see what the things actually say. Because that was a big difference. And I'm not sure, like, why it felt like we lost out on so much damage. So, we had the same amount of dex. It's just giving us extra HP, which is nice. That's kind of cool, a sound. Oh, it was another 65 gorilla damage. That's like a pretty big percent, I guess, for now, since... let's see what else we have to mix it up for content too. So with this ability over here, our third attack bursts on a target, damaging surrounding enemies and slowing them. So we have a slow, and then it's always going to make it so they deal less damage. The third attack spreads poison to 3 unaffected enemies. Hitting vulnerable enemies will spread that effect. Okay. So this basically makes it so we always gain ferocity. And then a third attack strikes again. So this basically attacks twice. And it pulling in, and it knocks down distance enemies. Let's try out this. I want to see if this is like a really good one to mess around with. And then what we will probably need to do, you know, I actually still probably need to keep it because we have no source of vulnerability if we remove this from the build. So we definitely want to max that out. And then there's also the bonus. I'm going to try one more with this because I don't feel like it should be that bad. So we have 4 to follow through, which is this over here, which gives us a way more damage on our third attack. And what we could do, I probably need as much damage reduction as possible. Let's see, what else do we have? That's good. I mean, if we're going to be mainly spamming our basics, then we'll swap this. So we get 28x increased damage. We have so many uniques in here. Just notice how our build looks. We could also
I don't bite.
temper
Not like
on.
I used to anyway.
Oh, what is the forge equipment? Oh, something we cannot do at all. But what we could do is we can temper on the offensive. I probably would still prefer to use Gorilla over everything when you get the natural finesse up. But the reason why I might want to swap things, because now we're going to use, we're using this one over here, because the third attack, it pierces and it always comes back. Remember, we always use the third attack. So that will be very nice. And this is, well, it's Eagle and Gorilla now, but let's see, what do we have? Grants 4 seconds of storm, movement speed bonus when we evade. We fling and we do some sort of damage, and it makes enemies vulnerable. Every 15th time we deal damage. Okay. Okay. Yeah, make them 80% slower. That's actually pretty big. But I really like Gorilla the most. I don't really see myself ever replacing Gorilla. Like, it genuinely is like way too good for the first one. So I'm going to go offensive. We're going to go Gorilla over here. Which one is Bastion? When we have Thorns. Oh, okay. No, we don't really want that one. Just want like Gorilla damage. Okay, cool. That works. And then we can also throw on a defensive one. As much as I like movement speed, I think we should probably just get armor. I mean, actually, there's not really a bad stat. Oh, we're actually maxed out on that. We cannot. Unless we... Where's salvage? There's something better here. Where do you have 750, right? Yeah, this is okay. Gives us movement speed, and that's still like a pretty nice stat in the very beginning. So if we can get... Ah, dang. We need 25 for that one. Let's see maybe what mod made it too difficult, because that was a really long run. And before they were way faster. So, we can either get... So we can get class uniques or legendaries. I'd rather go for the uniques. We have... I don't know what uniques we are missing for this character. It'd be smart, actually, if we went to... Maxwell went to uniques. I think they have all of them. So this is just... If you just go to maxwell.gg/g4/wiki uniques. So we can go to... Spirit. Oh, do they not have the Spiritborn ones? Ah, it's not actually out yet here. Now, if we go to like the character planner, I think we can actually view them from here. So let's see what we can go for. So lock rens, okay. I don't know if all of these got data mined though. Gaining ferocity grants resolve. That's actually a really good one. 15 dodge on a ring, that is actually incredibly good. Oh, that's actually Midnight Sun is good too. There's so many good rings for this class. What about pants? They got some special pants. While moving, you have a chance to dodge. After standing still for 2 seconds, you become unstoppable. Maximum res is pretty nice, but I actually am okay with the pants that we have. When you take direct damage, instead you receive it in poison. Wow, that's really good because you just get poison res. Based on your poison life amount, dealing direct damage has a chance to infect an enemy with Touch of Death and clear the poisoning effect on us. What? That thing is actually really good. I think we're just going to get most of these uniques. This was actually a really cool item. I actually really want to try to get a better one of those. That would be good to get. And with the helm, I really like the current one that we have. Is there another one? Warrior Spirit, Hall choices match. Yeah. Oh, wait. Have 100% potent, and skills with that base spirit cost less and have reduced cooldowns. I mean, there's so many good uniques for this class, man. Actually, hold on. Let me go back to that. Because I want to see what we should actually try to farm for. And the reason why is because you could throw in that thing where you can get more, you know, armors or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to see which one is like the best. There's a good helm. We could use a chest piece as well. These gloves seem pretty insane for poison. If I had some, you know, if I had Darials, this would be really great. Is there any special boots for the class? Soar deals increased damage, and your evade is now soar. Oh, that's pretty cool. Get some resource gen on those, but is there only, let's see, what else do we have? Your core skills are basic skills, free to cast, and deal 30% less damage based on their cost. At maximum vigor, your core skills instead deal normal damage and will consume all vigor to critically strike with increased critical strike. Okay, that was kind of nice. You get up to 8 core skills? Oh, vigor per second. What the heck is... Okay, we're doing weapons. Holy. Oh, I want to do weapons. All right, so now we're going to do more weapons. Yes, more weapons. Give me that. Now, again, I don't know what caused it to be so hard on that one, but that one was just... It was scaled to a much higher difficulty than I expected.
That's a bribe cut, eh? That'll come up like any other.
Is this bad still? Like before, it just felt like we were doing way more damage though. I don't know if it's because we hit certain Paragon level or what, but I definitely noticed a big difference. Okay, this one doesn't feel as bad as before. It could have just been some sort of mod. Like, close enemies take, like, reduced damage. Actually, we can have this, like, gorilla thing up, like, 100% of the time. Thinking about it now. But the reason why I want to try it out is I want to try this, the unique. This seems like it's much better though. We're actually able to kill everything. Oh man, that was actually really fast. They melted. The reason why I want to stick with the Quill, and I'll probably just go back to Quill to be honest. It's just too good. It's just we don't have a good consistent way for vulnerability if we don't. If your build can't do vulnerable, then you just lose out on too much damage. wait, there's like one more enemy here. Oh, I didn't even activate the beacon. Wonder if it was like that poison that was just giving us like all the thorns, and that was doing most of the damage. Because that doubles our thorns damage, and that could be a big source of like the damage that we're missing out on. TP over here. Nice. And then we have one more on the side over there to grab. Oh, we're only at 27 seconds left. Oh, shoot, that's no good. Right, let's just go to the next floor. We're already at number 2. We just need to make sure we get to the next floor. We just see enough monsters with the timer. On that a little bit more. 52, so we'll finish off with this little one over here. And I want to say pretty soon we could probably do the tier 20. I'm just going to have to get some, well, if I get any of the good uniques, then maybe we can do it immediately. Holy. So a very close call over there. We should have dragged this monster over here. So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See, I need to spam my core skill, otherwise we don't get HP, because it's kind of important in this build. But we could drop that armor too. It's not like we have to play the armor. It just makes it so we can spam all of our abilities like forever. Which, I don't know, I think it is pretty OP.
Carving meat from bone is my specialty.
I want to try to get to the next tier, so we're gonna go and get it. We should be able to get it with this. We're like right there. Once we hit the bonus though, I'm gonna just move. Okay, we got 4 out of 4, so we're good. I don't know. I'm assuming that you need to get 4 to 4 and go through the portal, but I don't know if you just need to get it and then you're good. we're gonna go to next. Alright, hopefully we don't get a hard boss. Let's see, what do we get? Yeah, this one's way easier than the other one in terms of difficulty. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we got a couple of rings. I thought we selected like weapons, but did we get any weapons to sort it? Alright, so we've got Craze of the Dead God. Ooh, this is the item that I was thinking was really good. So whenever you take direct damage, it's distributed as poison over the next 10 seconds, but it is increased. You can get up to 0, which is good. And then there's a lucky hit. Direct damage has a chance based on your poison life percentage to inflict Touch of Death, which is like the ability. So I think that this could be actually a pretty cool thing. Obviously, you just get as much poison res as possible. If you have Andariels, then you're just maxed out immediately right there, which will be really good. And then yeah, it could be interesting. I'm going to keep this item. I think it just has some potential for fun. I'm going to go back to this for sure for now. And then we're going to try out and see if there's something that's better. So we already have Wound Drinker. Let's see, this one, oh, it gives us how much thorns in this one? 236, damage to poison enemies, damage reduction was 7. I'll go for this. Although it says every time you deal thorns, you gain Vigor. I don't really think that the rank says Toxic Skin doesn't really matter to me. I'd rather just keep it for like the resource. And then we have this one over here where casting Evade consumes a stack of Resolve, but then you get resources. It's not too bad. I'll keep this one because it's 750. And then this is the one we have. We have the Midday Hunt, and then we have the Midnight Sun. And whenever you critically strike, you regain up to a % of the Vigor you spent in the last 2 seconds, and gain counterattack's passive effect. Okay, cool. So we have cooldown, crit, dex, and then +2 to Mirage, which let's see what that does. Mirage. What's that one? Nourishment. Where's Mirage? Okay, you gain increased dodge. Okay, whenever you dodge, you gain some critical strike. Okay. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to just kind of save up some uniques to see, you know, which ones can be good. But this is where I'm going to go ahead and end it for this part of our play session. But I really feel like we should probably level up in the pit after we get the item that we want. Now, could I continuously sit here until we farm the item I want? Sure, that's actually maybe not that bad of an idea. Plus, it's really fun to see all of the loot at the very end. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the aspect of the thing to return. I think that we were getting way faster kills. But anyways, we're probably going to do more of this in the next part. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next part. And I'm hoping we can get to the tier 20 within the next one or two like play sessions. But drop a like your way out, and I'll see you guys next part.